DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
What up, y'all? OTGW Gamer here, man. And I'm here with y'all, episode 3. If y'all didn't watch the playoffs, y'all didn't watch the two championship games, then I'm about to show you what happened. If y'all didn't know, the Chiefs played the Ravens and the Niners played the Niners. The Niners played the Lions. The Niners won and the Chiefs won. Great games, the Lions exceeded my expectations. But before I get to showing y'all who won, I want to show y'all the awards. Dak Prescott is MVP. Amazing. And the game is just crazy. I didn't think Dak Prescott would be MVP. Dan Campbell, Coach of the Year. Tyreek, AFC Player, Offensive Player of the Year. TJ Watt, AFC Defensive Player of the Year. Well respected. CJ Stroud, Offensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC, which I thought was going to be Puka Nacua, but it wasn't. Will Anderson, it couldn't have been Puka Nacua, my fault, misreading. Will Anderson, Defensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC. Lamar Jackson, Best Quarterback. Raheem Mostert, Best Running Back. Mind you, these are all AFC awards. I will show you the NFC awards as well. Tyreek Hill, Best Receiver. Lamarcus Tunsil, Best O-line, which is crazy because he blocked for CJ Stroud, so it makes sense. Mike Crosby, TJ Watt, Geno Stone, KME Fairbairn. CD Offensive Player of the Year, NFC, Daniil Hunter. Defensive Player of the Year, NFC, Puka. Offensive Rookie of the Year, NFC, Tyreek Stevenson. Defensive Rookie of the Year, NFC. We got Dak, Best Quarterback, NFC. Christian McCaffrey, Best Running Back. He had no competition. He had nobody to really stop him from being the best running back. CD, Best Receiver. Zach, Best Lineman, which is the Cowboys is the best everything. If you ask me, best D lineman, like back to back Cowboys. So surprising that we got eliminated first round, but that's why I'm here to change everything. So I went through the awards with y'all, and I kind of got a lot to talk about. Yes, the Chiefs won. The Niners won the Super Bowl. Fred Warner, Super Bowl MVP. Look at the awards on the side, So yeah, do I think the Niners are gonna win in real life? I'm going for the Niners. So if you ask me who I got my money on, it's the Niners. But I'm kind of hesitant betting against Pat Mahomes. As we got the retirees. It's some big names in here. Headlining, Aaron Rodgers. A big name that a lot of people did not expect to retire. So now that shakes up the Jets a lot. The drafting, offseason, free agency, that shakes them up a lot with Aaron Rodgers retiring. They're going to need a quarterback because they feel like they were a team with him that was a playoff team and could have been pushing for a championship. So look to see what the Jets are doing this offseason. That's a big team to look to for trade. Earlier I said I wasn't into trading Dak Prescott, but with the Jets in need of a quarterback, now they might not be too hurry and trade for a quarterback because there's a lot of good quarterbacks in the draft. So, it's all about how would they draft and who would they sign in off season, and that we just have to go from there if we wanted to trade Dak to the Jets. That was just a thought. We more than likely, if you didn't know, we don't have money. Like we have no money. And we got a lot of players that we need to bring back that requires a lot of money. Such as Stephon Gilmore, Tyron Smith, Tony Pollard. A lot of key guys that we need to bring back, depth guys and starters. But I'ma just be honest, it's not no chance of bringing them back. Not gonna lie, because they're asking for a lot of money and we don't have that much. So mock drafts, of course. The mock draft, it all could differ. Like, they say this person gets drafted here, but I've seen it shake up a lot. So I'm just going through that for y'all, so y'all can just look at what Madden was projected players to go. We got the 5th-year option on Michael Parsons. It would be goofy for me not to accept it because I don't have the money to let him walk and go offer him a long-term contract this year. I don't have that. Same with Trey Lance. I was never offering Trey Lance no long-term contract, but I am thinking about accepting his option, 5th-year option. So But of course, we're gonna accept Michael Parsons' 5th-year option. We have to. It's mandatory because he's our best defensive player. So, like, yeah, I could let him walk, offer him, but we have no money to offer it. And if we wanted to offer him to keep him long term, you see, he want 26 a year, 27 a year. So we just gonna have to not franchise tag him, 5th-year option, and of course we're gonna offer him a bag. I was deferring between Stephon Gilmore and Tyron Smith, who I wanted to offer, but I mean, it's like offering Tyron Smith, we would have had to make something shake. And realistically, sided trade would have been good because we would have been in a negative from the start. So, we need a center. I'm trying to bring back Tyler back. Tried to really lowball him because his interest level was kind of high. Excuse me. Hoping that he would accept. He didn't accept. So, we need a center. We need a left outside linebacker. Corners. So we need to bring Tony Pollard back. Am I looking to trade? Am I looking to bring him back? Yes, but we don't have the money, so we have to go out and look for another corner. For another running back. So yeah, that's it. We're not bringing back Tyron Smith. We're not bringing back Tony Pollard because we don't have that. We don't have that like lick that. What word am I looking for? We don't have that leverage to just trade because all of our players, when they're good, they're older. So it's like a lot of teams not gonna just be willing to trade for them. Only win now teams maybe, but not a lot of teams. I was looking at a trade finder just to see what teams was offering what and what I was looking for and what I needed. So I was looking at this Dameon Pierce trade with the Texans. Texans are a win now team. They were giving up a third next year and a 7th this year. So I just let that sit in my mind. I let those little trade offers sit in my mind, see what teams was offering what. So yeah, as we look at some draft, NFL Combine, or some rookie players, some in the college players, Ray Caden, left tackle Karan, right tackle Blake. A lot of these players I do got on my draft board. Blake Corum, I do have on my draft board. So yeah, a lot like we need a running back. So Blake Corum may be higher on our draft board than he was previous weeks. So we knew that we wasn't gonna probably be able to keep Tony, but it was always a chance. So we look at more Jonah Ellis. I said we needed a left outside linebacker, but we're not going to be able to. We're going to have to snipe. My bad, mic issues. Sorry about that, but we're going to have to snipe a good left outside linebacker. There are a lot of talented and decent left outside linebacker, late round outside linebackers, middle linebackers as well, corners as well. I did a lot of deep dive scouting. I didn't put a lot of people on my draft board because we're not going to be able to get everybody, but a lot of people sleep around. Isaiah Davis is a running back that I was looking at because his bench press, he's first in bench press, which means he's probably the strongest running back, which means he's a power back. So it's but they got him as an elusive back. So that kind of intrigued me, being the strongest running back, but your archetype is elusive. So that's what made me lure towards him. So yeah, keep an eye out for him. KJ Vidal, Jada Wilson. Not numbers don't blow you off the. It don't blow you off the wall, what I'm saying. So, but sneaky running back, just late round running backs that I have to look for because, as now our running back game is weak. So we have young running backs in there. We got what's his name, the short guy, Deuce Vaughn, and I think we still got Dweddle. I can't pronounce his real name. Last not the Dwaddle. So yeah, as we look at the free agency, headline: Chris Jones, Devontae David, Tyron Smith. Y'all see the headlines. We not going to be able to make a lot of pushes for these guys. So it's we down 5 M's. We got to make some shit shake. So, I think I'm gonna end the episode here because episode 4 is in the works as we speak. Y'all might hear stuff in the background. This shit raw now, cut. So it ain't no editing, as much. But I'm about to drop episode 4 for y'all in a minute. Y'all keep tapping in with this shit. I fuck with y'all for fucking with me. So OTGW shit. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. Like, subscribe. Fuck with y'all.